What's up guys, Joey B here, coming at you with another Summoner's Glory video. Today's going to be a quick one. You might have already watched previously, I've done a Victoria Spotlight pre-buff. I wasn't too impressed with her after seeing her sort of damage output and how her kit wasn't quite working as well. So they did bring out some changes, some of which I think are pretty insane. They do offer some benefits, especially this beauty right here, removing debuffs. Like I like my arena, and we all know Lord of Shadows with his unkillable. That can cause severe stress and hair loss when you're repeatedly dropping turn meter on an unkillable enemy. She deals with that. So anyway, yeah, Array 1, 160% damage, strips buffs now. Fantastic. That's a nice little change. Better than what it was before. Array 2, another big one. Our HP restoration, 30%. I think I asked for it. Well, I suggested this to be a fix on my previous video, that she removes basically debuffs. So that for the champion this rare, she should definitely be stripping everything that's landed on, not just healing herself as it was originally. So she's now healing her entire team and removing all debuffs. As well, what it reads here, we'll actually see if this works as intended when we get into some action. Array 3, a little bit of a damage increase from what it was previously. It's now up to 78% fully skilled, 6 hits. This skill has potential to do some really good damage, but I don't think the AI is all too intelligent as to when this skill should be used. Like sometimes it turns out perfect, she'll hit it as she gets full stacks, brilliant. Sometimes she just laughs, takes a seat, swallows some pills and just goes into crazy land. Who knows what she does. But yeah, this skill can hit hard. I don't think it's working as well as it could have been. Maybe they need to tweak a bit of a AI, I don't know. Anyway, last skill, there's a self buff, 50% for every stack. That's absolutely brilliant. On my previous video, Array 2 did explain that she was going to be adding a stack every turn. It turns out she wasn't adding a stack, she was just reducing the cooldown of the ones that she had, which was rather bizarre. So yeah, now basically she gets stacks every single time one of your teammates goes and attacks, which if you play it smart and all of your team are going ahead of her, it means by the time it comes round to her, she's got 4 or 5 stacks and she can start unleashing damage for 4 turns. Like, that's fantastic, wonderful. But she's the fastest, literally joint fastest Phantom in the game. Like, I don't see why you would have the fastest Phantom get like I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. But yeah, anyway, that's our new abilities. This isn't the build. I'm going to tweak her runes a little bit before we get into some action, just to get her attack up a little bit, give her a fighting chance to show off some of her damage, and then we'll sit and watch and see how her AI performs in battle, and then give a verdict on the buff, whether it's definitely made her viable or if she's still just going to be sitting here in the sin bin. So let me swap her runes about and I'll be right back. Alright guys, just a quick one before we get into the fight. I just thought I'd say I am sticking her in my King Arthur runes just because it is physical attack stacked and I want to get her attack up as high as possible to go. I haven't really invested too much on her runes personally because she isn't in my first team. Well, because my team's absolutely nutty. So she would need to do something special at the moment to get in there. Anyway, yeah, so what I would do, as you can see there, I've got the Squall rune sitting there on each state. That's 4 Squall, 2 Harvest, or 2 Frost if you have them. That's what I'd put her in, get most damage out of her. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. Let's get back into it and get ourselves some action. Be right back. Alright guys, so here we are. Jumped into a little Ghost Vault hard run. I've took King Arthur out because he loves stealing the spotlight when it comes to showcasing on my account. The guy's mental. So yeah, I've took him out. We'll just play through this and then we'll have a little look and see what Victoria does when she does it. As you can see there, character when she gets a stack. That's a great change. That's what she needs. To get her damage out, she needs to be stacking fast. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy with that little tweak they made to her boosting stacks. And there's Melon to destroy. See, look, if she used her A3 here, right, perfect. Wonderful. That's what you want. Typical that happens the minute I start recording because that is not something she normally does. So yeah, fantastic. Able to kill the enemy. Oh, here we go. We're going to lose this fight. Let's embarrass myself while I'm recording. Why not? Wonderful. There you go. Get stacks up. No. Yeah, everyone's dead. Perfect. Do not fight Draculas without your King Arthur. Lesson learned. Yeah, so anyway, Victoria usually, for me, in that situation you just seen, would have A1'd. Right? That is a normal routine for me. I'm quite glad that it worked. However, we'll see if it continues in the next couple of fights. And at the end, I'll try see if we can't get her max stacked and smash Alice to bits with her new and improved 6-stack 6-time hitter. So yeah, let's see how she does here. See, this for me, right? She doesn't have stacks. For me right here, if Puppeteer does that and drops a defense, why isn't she automatically using her cleanse ability and removing these drop defense? Like, that to me, that's simple AI. That's your team's debuffed. A cleanser should be built to cleanse that instantly. Like there, she waits. Why did she waste her ability in attacking the mobs when she only has one blade? So she's not doing the maximum damage she can. Instead, she randomly, I don't know, tries to throw peanuts at the enemies. Anyway, yeah, so thank God I've got her in her battle wound runes. That will get her through this fight. Yeah, obviously it's on auto. I can't see the cooldown of this cleanse. I don't think it was that big. But as you can see, she didn't really... I don't think that reflected on Victoria. I've been noticing things like this. I don't think King Arthur, I don't think his counter-attack hits back when Victoria's smashing him with her 6-hitter. Obviously I need to do a bit more testing on that, but I've attacked him 3 times in Arena now with that 6 ability and he hasn't hit me back once, which is quite interesting if that is how it does. Then none of the reflect damage went on her there against Puppeteer, but maybe I just got lucky. Who knows? We've got some bleed off. Fantastic. There you go. A1. Build your stacks. That's what we want. Keep going. Oh, drop Melon's turn meter. These Drakais are so frustrating. So fast. And now, let's see. Can she clutch with Zoe? Oh, no, right, that's it. Fantastic. She uses her... So, she does use it when she isn't fully stacked either, which I think is pointless because, look now, she's on 2 turns for her buff on everything. By the time that's off of cooldown, like, she's not going to have it ready. And then she's going to use it again the minute that it comes back, I lightly assume, and it's going to be 2 stacks, 1 stack. Who knows? This could have been a painful choice to take my King Arthur out here. This just shows how good he is, to be fair. Like, even my Drakai as well, I suppose. Normally have him in here instead of Victoria. So, yeah, very close to not being able to 3-man it with Victoria, but I can easily 3-man it with Drakai. Just food for thought. Now here we go anyway. Let's set this up and see if we can't get our whacking big numbers. Right. So, are we going to get some nasty bleeds? Yeah, oh my god, look at that. Triple bleed on Alice. Good night, my dear. I won't do anything yet. What's our cooldown? 3 turns yet? No, let's not waste it. But let's keep her on to them. Please don't kill. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. What a showcase. She's dead because Melon obliterated her. Wonderful. Well, that didn't help any. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'll go get back to this stage with an appropriate team and let's see her damage numbers. It's going to be a shame because of the amount of bleed stacks Alice had there. Anyway, yeah, I'll be right back when we can get this fight done properly. Blunder! So here we go, guys. Brought in the big guns to hopefully resurrect this showcase. So, back to what we were doing. Let's see if we can't get some damage out of Victoria. Might as well pop this. Let's hit Melon because he totally destroyed us 2 seconds ago. And obviously the time that I'm likely going to survive, we don't get anybody with good debuffs on. Shame. And Melon, please don't take a lot of her health, thank you. So she's on 5 stacks. What I'm going to do is pop this on her. There you go, she's got a little Raging Fury there. I will hit that. And let's see, so max stacks, still got 1 cooldown on her Mars defense and a Raging Fury active. Let's see, there's no debuffs on her, Alice, so I don't expect it to be too crazy, but let's see what she does. Okay. Yeah. She does something. Not much. She's certainly more than what it used to be. But would you take an Ancaris out your team? Put Victoria in? No. Would you take anybody? I get that they haven't built her for damage. Obviously, like she has a cleanse, a heal, a buff stripper. Let's try it. Actually, you're perfect. There's an attack up on Alice right here. Let's see if on the A1 it removes that attack up. Right? Because that's what it's supposed to do. Removing all buffs except ones that can't be. So it won't take the immunity. It should take the attack. Doesn't take it. Does not take it. Can somebody explain why that is? I would love to know. I don't know how an increased attack can't be taken off. Well, there you have it. Is Victoria better than she was? Yes. Her AI is a bit weird. She doesn't do crazy damage. Is she going to make her way into teams? Apart from the odd circumstance when you're going up against a Lawson Arena, I can't really see you getting a benefit, but I think we need to go test this A1 out more and see if it actually removes buffs, because I don't see why you can't remove the increased attack buff from Alice. That to me, that should have been removed. But hey, whatever, so there you have it, yeah. Still weak sauce. Good heal and a good cleanse whenever it does it, but oh well. Right, thanks for listening, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I shall hopefully do a more impressive video tomorrow. Peace out.